Bad copywriting will sink your sales tools, no matter how great your site or offers are. Your sales tools are your introduction to your prospects. A poorly written sales tool will cause your company more harm than good. A bad piece of writing will run off a prospect before they can even get to know you or your company. As an experienced copywriter and proofreader, I tend to have a more critical eye when I surf the web, watch TV, or listen to the radio. I can't tell you how many websites, advertisements, recorded sales pitches, and capture pages, among other sales tools, I have encountered that are riddled with poorly constructed sentences, bad grammar, awful spelling, and indirect copy. Don't fret, however. This doesn't mean you have to be a 20-year expert to create and produce well-written, concise, and effective copy. All you have to do is follow a series of simple steps to ensure your sales tool is going to be 1. Understood, and 2. Well received enough to generate traffic for your business. Point 1. Identify your product. What are you trying to sell? Is a service? A specific item? Or are you promoting your company in general? Once you specify what you're offering is, you are ready to roll. Point 2. Identify your target market. Make sure your sales tool speaks directly to the prospect you are trying to reach. Put yourself in their shoes. What words or phrases would attract him or her to your product? If you are selling women's clothing, be sure that your language and choice of words appeals to women in the age group your line is geared towards. Point 3. Be direct. What's the deal? Get right to the point. Don't dawdle or dilly-dally, otherwise your prospect is going to walk if you don't get their attention right away. Create a powerful headline that grabs them, and once you get that attention, you've got to hold it. Point 4. Highlight the benefits for your prospect. This doesn't mean you overload them with stats, figures, and numbers. It means you generate excitement for the prospect and the product. Tickle their fancy, hit on their aspirations and desires. Your product will fulfill those desires. Tell your prospect that stats don't sell, excitement does. 5. Make sense and stay on topic. If you are creating a sales tool to pitch your line of men's running shoes, stick to talking about the running shoe. Try not to cram in everything else you offer just because you have the prospect's attention. A lack of focus is a good way to lose the sale. Be certain your sentences make sense. A good way to do that is to keep them simple. Phrases of 4 words or so work best and have the most impact. It also helps prevent run-on sentences. As you grow, you will improve at this. Point 6. Create a need for an immediate response. Whether it be a limited time offer or a price break for acting now, or a free bonus, give your prospect a reason to be motivated enough to buy from you now. 7. Use spell check. In this day and age, there is no reason for bad spelling. Spell check is an easy tool to use. Most people skip it purely out of laziness. Don't be that guy. You took all this time to develop your sales tool. Take an extra 2 minutes to make sure it's spelled right and you don't look like an amateur. An obvious tip, but widely overlooked. While we are on the subject of spelling, be sure you have the correct word where you need it. Be sure you know the difference between there, and there, or your, or where, and where. You get my point. Grammar and spelling count as much as content. You won't be taken seriously if your sales tools are rife with errors. Point 8. Use a thesaurus. There are plenty of thesaurus tools online. Utilize them. Don't repeat the same word over and over in one sales tool. It loses its impact quickly, and it shows a lack of creativity. When you find different ways to say the same thing, your sales tools will keep the prospect's attention and keep the level of excitement up. Excitement sells. And there you have it. 8 simple steps to writing direct, focused, and comprehensible copy. And remember, keep at it. The more you write and fiddle around with words, the better you are going to get. Your writing and your sales tools will greatly improve and your sales will follow suit. Wishing you the best.